musician's obligation, a good musician's obligation to the public is to be like a painter, a man who can write some music and play some music that would represent the time that he's in. I strive to be somebody that 100 years from now, people will say, oh yeah, I heard David Murray, and yeah, I heard Albert Ayler, I heard John Coltrane, I heard Archie Shepp, and each one of them, they spoke of their generation at the moment that they were alive.
I think he's been closer to Coleman, but I don't think he plays like Coleman, but I think that the kind of liberties that Coleman introduced into jazz, I think David has absorbed them. If you're going to put on Don Giovanni, right, there's not a Chinese version of Don Giovanni. There's Don Giovanni. And if you don't sing it like that, then they say, whoa, hold it. You know, there's supposed to be a Yugoslavian jazz, there's supposed to be a Italian jazz, there's supposed to be a blah, blah, blah. To me, that's all a bunch of bullshit. Because the thing is, all of those different styles of jazz are all based on not playing blues and not swinging.
We got to do a dedication to the Godfather of Soul, Mr. James Brown. Throw your heart. 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 Throw your heart.
4/4 swing, blues, Latin, Afro, Hispanic rhythms, and ballads are played by all musicians all the way from Jelly Roll Morton all the way to John Coltrane. They all have those four things in common. Now they interpret them differently, but those are the four fundamentals of jazz.
My name is Cassandra, daughter of Hecuba, priestess of Athena, student of Apollo, sister of Paris. Call me the prophet of doom.
Basically, what loft jazz was that the musicians that played a certain way played improvised music with a jazz bass. Even in the 70s, our sound would change. We were always changing. I mean, when we started loft jazz, you know, guys would come in and play a 45-minute tenor saxophone solo. And we noticed that there weren't a lot of people there, so we would tell guys, you know, maybe we should play like a 5-minute solo. Well, it used to be my house. My father, he didn't want us to live in an all-white neighborhood. He didn't want us to live in an all-black neighborhood. He wanted us to live in a mixed neighborhood so we would have the best of everything. He made sure of that. And that has a lot to do with the way I am today, my character, the way I am. I try to get along with everybody because I was raised that way. I wasn't raised to be a racist. I was just raised to be a good human being, and my father was and my mother were very instrumental in showing me that.